Talking about Donald Trump and his policies, more often than not, they have been seen as something which might or might not be possible to pull off, like making that wall across the Mexican border. He talked about it. He had a very strong stand against the migrant crisis that was happening, the migrants coming in. Now, the poll positioning or the SOPs that Donald Trump is mentioning or promising in his campaigns is about the immigrants and about the green card that would be handed over, about the permanent residency things for United States, for those who come from outside United States. How do you see Trump striking a balance between the two, his hardened stand against migrants and also his SOPs for the green cards?
At the end of the day, I'm a legal immigrant. I came to the United States in 1996 with my mother as a child. I fought hard to keep and stay legal, and we did as a family, moving from status to status. I'm a personal example of a legal immigrant. My family, during the last war, that was the first war that was started in Ukraine in 2014, had to wait 2 years for an interview to be able to bring my grandparents to the United States. So skipping the line is not acceptable, and Trump understands that, and that's why a lot of legal immigrants like me understand and support his policies. There is a place for immigrants in America. It's a melting pot and a country of immigrants just like me. But there is not a place for criminals. There is not a place for other countries to send their prisoners and their trash to our country. Now, there is a serious question that we have to look at when we assess immigrants. And that's the fact that there are millions of illegal immigrants that have been in the United States for years on end that are hard workers, that prop up a huge backbone of the economy. And it's hard to deny that. From house cleaners to cooks, they're embedded and ingrained in every aspect of our society. And for those people, I truly believe there has to be a pathway to citizenship. I think Trump acknowledges that and will eventually create a pathway for people that have a clean record, that have been in the United States for years. You cannot deport all those people. But as far as the criminals, as far as the thugs that are being sent here from prisons in other countries, there's no room for them. And, we've seen in the news just in the last 2 weeks, there was a 13-year-old American citizen who was 2 immigrants and killed. There was a mother, had multiple children. She was murdered on a hiking trail in the woods. In my own home state of Georgia, we had a nurse who was murdered by an illegal immigrant. The American people deserve better. So I think your question goes to, can the policies become reality? They can, and they have become reality. And Democrats were largely opposed to building the wall and put up every block that they could. Unfortunately, we have forgotten what it means to be American. We have forgotten what it means to work on both sides of the aisle. And we've forgotten what it means to put the American people first instead of politics. And I certainly hope that we can get back to that in the next 4 years.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.